Hi, FlossTube. This is Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And me, Jason, with her, Karen.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back and joining us. Thank you for any new subscribers, any new watchers. We are glad to have you here.
Welcome!
So we're actually going to start with Jason this time.
Why?
Because you have my new release.
Oh. Dang it, we can't do it later?
Do you want to do it later?
I thought we were going to do it later. Okay. So you want to start with the release?
That's what I was going to do.
Okay. Okay. So I finally finished the White Dragon. This took me a few months to do.
Yeah, you started in September.
Yeah, I wasn't really working hard on it. But I finished it So, okay, hold on. I got to tell you this part, because this part I'm proud of. So, Stitch Mania, during May, I did a really good job of getting to my goals. My goals were to finish the White Dragon, which I did. And anything else you want to say? Oh well, yeah, I guess I should say it. So, White Dragon was stitched on 18 count Zweigart Vintage Country Mocha Ada. And it was used with Icicle and...
White Lightning.
White Lightning.
From Weeks Dye Works.
From Weeks Dye Works.
So this pattern is available in my Etsy shop. It's part of the Dragon series. So.
And then I also finished Erebor. Yeah. So that was my goal for Stitch Mania, was to finish the White Dragon and Erebor. And
he fully finished it the day he finished stitching it.
It wasn't that hard to fully finish.
Yeah, but I usually am like, I'll get to it eventually. And you were just like, let's get it done.
I wanted to get it done. It was finished, and I wanted to hang it up, and it looks good like this.
It does look really good.
So I'm excited about that.
And that's just on 14 count white Ada.
Yes. With the called for numbers. I don't think I changed any of them.
Yeah, you just used the called for.
So,
and that's by Country Magic Stitch, if we didn't say.
Yes, Country Magic Stitch. They're awesome. I love their work. They're really good. Yeah. So those were my finishes. Is there anything else you want me to talk about? Oh, it's all of my stuff.
Yep,
okay.
I'm just going to do it all first for you.
Do we have this here?
Yeah.
Where is it? Did you put it in here? Oh, it's under here. Okay.
You want to do that one first?
Yeah, because this one I want to talk about it. I also worked a little bit on Luna as part of Stitch Mania.
Only a teensy bit.
Only a teensy bit, but I did get back working on it. Ooh, you can see all my thread. But I worked a little bit more on Luna. Let's do it that way. But that's where I'm at with her. She's my next longest running work that I'm working on.
Your oldest whip.
My oldest whip.
Well, not your oldest whip, but...
It's the oldest whip that I will attest to. Oh no, I need to really work on that. That's what I should do for Old Whip Wednesday. I should work on that one.
The ship one?
Oh no, I was thinking about Molly's year.
Oh, Millie's year.
Millie's year. But anyway, so I worked on that one a little bit.
And that's on 16 count Picture This Plus Brash.
Yeah.
Ada.
And then as part of haul, I got four other patterns from Country Magic Stitch. The Shire is the one that I started working on. And this is as far as I got, and I'm going to unpick it all. So that's why I didn't want to really show it, because I'm like, I'm just going to unpick it all.
Yeah, because it's not quite centered.
It's way not centered. It is horribly not centered, so I need to unpick it and start the whole thing over. So, yeah. Frog and Blues. That one is Frog and Blues. So, those are the things that I worked on these past month and a half-ish. So.
So then I had a couple starts. So one of them, this is my new Ortworks. Things are falling. So I don't know if I'm going to do all of them, but I'm starting with this bottom one.
The castle.
And this is a leftover from the from White Dragon. But it was a good width for it. So this is once again 18 count Zweigart Vintage Country Mocha Ada. And this pattern is, I don't know if I said, it's Italian Assisi Bell Pull by Deborah, I can't read that, Fasano?
Yeah, by Deborah Fasano.
Of Historic Handworks. And this was in Just CrossStitch February 2022. So, yeah. just using warts. And then for the Cindy's Cross-Stitch Ornament Exchange, I decided to do it, and I'm going to show it. Usually I don't show gifts, but I don't even know who it's going to. Originally I was going to do both parts, this top and the bottom, but my arm's been hurting, so I can't stitch very much right now. And
it's cute the way it is.
I just stitched part of it. And this is on 30 count Splash Mint Lugana. And part of the reason I chose this color was because I had a matching kind for the bottom, but it still looks good. I still like it on it, but I don't know if I would have picked it.
And it's got a 2022 charm on the back.
Yeah.
So you know
you'll
what
see in the haul. And once again, this is from the book Year-Round Cross-Stitch Ornaments by Annie's Publishing, which also has my pattern in it. Where's mine? Mine's here.
Yes, the gingerbread house.
So, and I don't know if we said if that was that Yuletide, that pattern is Yuletide by Hands On Design / Kathy Haberman.
Okay.
Or Haberman. I can't remember how you pronounce her name.
Next one is her whip.
Cross-Stitch Nation. I'm really loving how this is coming out. Once again, as with all my projects, I haven't been able to
My mom's loving how it's coming out too.
I haven't been able to work on it as much as I would like, but I'm really loving this. This was a Silks for You that Sarah King, Our Stitching Kingdom, gave me, and I really like it. I think it looks so good on the border. So I made a little bit of progress, not as much as I would have liked, but
getting there.
When you can't stitch that much, you can't stitch that much. Celtic Summer. Oh, and that, sorry, that fabric was also on the 18 count Zweigart Vintage Country Milk and Ada. I'd cut this off the bottom of that piece earlier, well, last year.
Yep.
So that piece got a lot of good.
It's gotten a lot of good haul, pun intended.
A lot of good, a lot of good use.
Okay.
And did we say who the Cross-Stitch Nation was by?
No, I don't think so.
It's by Heartstring Samplery.
Oh.
We're kind of out of it today. It's okay.
I'm kind of going fast for no reason. I don't know why. Yeah. So this next one, we'll do it correctly.
All right.
This next one is Celtic Summer by Lavender and Lace. It's on a mystery linen with some skin and hair conversions for the maiden.
Yes. And also, I will be inserting before and after pictures sometime in here.
Yes. And so this is where it's sitting at.
So I haven't been able to work on it the past couple weeks because my priority has to be model stitching right now. So I don't know.
But what did you get worked on this one?
I worked on here for sure.
Is the cross stitching almost done?
It's getting there. I still have some more.
It's looking pretty.
It's getting there. But
because I know you have a lot of bead work too.
Yeah, bead and then Runic. Well, Petite Treasure braid.
Yeah.
Metallic. But I don't know when that will come out again. It will have to wait until my arm is feeling better. So we may not see that for a while. Oh, and then the motif I finished.
Oh.
So this is just, I don't have, a picture. This is just a small motif from the Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler from last year. And this was from the December part. And that's a freebie. And Fox and Rabbit Designs, I believe you can find it on their website. And this is on 16 count Picture This Plus Ada. So I just used orts. I'll probably put it on a card or something. I don't know. But I like how it turned out. It's cute.
Very pretty.
So that's all the stitching. I've been doing model stitching. Jason's been helping me out a little bit with that because of my arm. But once again, that's my priority.
Should help out more, but
yes,
I haven't been, and I'm sorry.
Please do. But so that's where my main
focus has been. In the past, I could usually do at least 2 to 4 hours a day. At this point, I can do maybe 1. So with having my time cut back that much, you do it in like 2 to 3 30-minute blocks, and
20 to 30-minute blocks. So I've been only watching shorter FlossTube videos. I guess I could watch it part and then watch it more later. But I've just been watching short FlossTubes and stitching for like 20 minutes to half an hour. But that's okay. So haul, we recorded...
Good vibes and prayers are appreciated. So if you're doing that for us, we appreciate it.
So last week, I'd wanted to record a FlossTube video, but it just wasn't happening. But we did record...
My schedule got turned upside down.
His schedule got turned upside down. I had tons of issues going on, work, home, hurting, etc. I wasn't up to it. But we did record part of the haul. So I will insert that video here.
So, woo! Video magic!
Okay, so we're going to go over haul. What are you doing?
What? I was looking at what you...
I thought you were making a sound or something. Anyways.
No! Okay, so first thing, just CrossStitch came in and beautiful.
It's the August issue. And my ornaments on the cover.
Yay!
So they do a thing where they have a preview.
Christmas ornament preview. In the summer edition.
Yeah, and then a companion piece to this one will be in the Christmas ornaments issue.
That's right. There's 2 of them.
Yeah. So
sadness. We only have one right now. It's missing his brother or sister. I don't know. Or them there.
Well, one, this is on 32 count antique white linen, and so I'd had an idea. So I had this, the red and the green are silks, and I had these red and this green silk, and I didn't at that point I didn't have any other silks, and so I was like, I wonder, like, I feel like they would look really good together in a pattern. So I spent a long time trying to design a pattern and figure out a pattern, and finally this is what I came up with. I used some beads I had. I used some treasure braid.
Was it the other pattern you came up with first, though?
No, this one.
This was... Okay.
Yeah. So I came up with this one. And then when they had the submission period for the August one, it said, like, you know, submit 2 ornaments that can be companion pieces. Like, I bet I could come up with something else. So I came up with a companion piece. It's the exact same colors, exact same size.
Shape.
But it's
different. So, and we'll show you when that happens, because I don't think we can say anything.
But I'm really happy with how this turned out.
I almost said something.
The only thing I'm unhappy with is how the green striped. I think it's partly because of the way I stitched it, but I'm still happy with it. I really like it.
And it's beautiful.
It is, yeah, it is really pretty.
There we go.
So that was very, very happy, Mel.
Sorry, hold on, hon. Here.
And I haven't looked to see if this is available in stores yet. If it's not, I assume it'll be available for soon. Because
it's really hard for me to hold this up with my left hand. And you always complain that there's not a anyway. But it came in, and it was awesome.
So the next bit of haul is Jason's haul.
So, as you may or may not know...
Well, you'll know by this point in the video.
Oh, they'll know by this point in the video?
If this is an insert.
Okay. I finished it. I'm still so happy about it. But now you get to see where it is on the wall. But because I finished it, and because Country Magic Stitch was having a sale, I bought the Shire, and I should hold it closer. Hold on. I bought the Shire, and Minas Tirith, and Rivendell, and Lothlorien. So I bought those 4 patterns. I have them printed off and cut up and put together and ready for me to stitch. And one of them I've started stitching.
Which you'll have seen.
Yeah!
And he's made mistakes already.
So
many. Then I won a giveaway from Helen D, Eastcoast Crafter. So I won this Erica Michaels.
Mistletoe Kisses.
Yeah. But I'm trying to remember. They're berries.
Oh, yeah.
Pattern. So I've stitched 1 berry.
Woohoo. Oh. Oh, no. I screwed everything up. I'm sorry. Forgive me, FlossTube.
So.
And it's by the same people, isn't it?
Yeah, it's by the same designer. So I think it'll be fun to stitch and do as a companion for this berry. Well, 2 companions. I don't know if I'll do the square version. But then Helen D also sent these little charms that say 2022. So I know she uses them on her pieces and stuff. So I have an idea for some of these already. She also said she like...
Sweetheart, did you know that this is 2 berries?
Yeah, that's why I said they would be companion pieces.
Oh, when you said they'd be companion pieces, I thought you meant like they'd be companion pieces to that. And I was like,
right.
No, they're companion pieces to each other.
Yeah, and to that. Because
okay.
Anyways.
Sorry.
But she says she, to try to keep them from tarnishing, she puts like clear nail polish on them. So I think I'm going to try that before I use them. But I have some plans for some of those. So that's fun. And that was fun to win. The next thing, is... So I talked in the last one about Cindy. I can't remember her last name. She's a FlossTuber, and I'll link her below. But she is doing
Cindy Stitches, right? No,
I can't remember.
Oh no!
Anyways, but she's doing a Christmas in July exchange, and I signed up for it, and she sent this little postcard as a reminder, I guess. And you'll have already seen, I guess, the thing. I have it sitting here on the table. It's almost finished. But
almost. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't have a hanger.
yeah, I think I'm gonna put one of those 2022 charms on the back of it. Anyways, so you'll have seen that in the video probably already. But I did decide to stitch it, and I decided to put it in the video because she's gonna be showing a video of everything before she sends it out to people. So I figure I can show it in mine now. So from Witchelt, I got some more fabric.
This one, which is chocolate raspberry. That one, which is a shipping order. This one. Oh. This one, which is beautiful beige.
32 count. And also, I did stitch. So some of these are slightly uneven, and so I stitch just. So like this is 32 count, so I did 16 stitches, and then I measure it just to see if it's uneven or not. So I've just started doing that with other linens just to check to see if they're how even or uneven they are.
Country French Latte.
28 count.
28 count. Oh, you want me to say the count on them too?
Sure.
Okay.
There's also one that's not here because I'm currently model stitching on it.
Okay. And then this one, which is lamb's wool 28 count.
Actually, I think it's that lamb's wool 32 count that I'm stitching on right now. So basically that same color. Because I have 2 orders.
Gotta find the tags. Okay, China Pearl 28 count Joblin. Joblin feels so nice. Okay. Then this one, which is white chocolate 28 count. Are all of them 28 count?
A lot of them are.
And then Clay Barn Gray, or Clay, Linen Clay Barn Gray 32 count. And these came from Witchelt too?
Yep.
Okay. And this one, which is Riviera Ada, or sorry, it's Ada. It's Riviera Aqua 16 count. Ada Chalkboard Black 16 count. And Linen Antique Lamb's Wool 32 count. I almost said antidote instead of antique.
So those are all
Witchelt.
Yeah, they're all Witchelt and they're all for model stitching.
So that came in and that was fun.
Yeah.
Next up, this is the one that comes
from CrossStitchingSupplies.com. So
that was the freebie, right?
Yeah, it was the freebie. Okay. I needed some thread. And so then,
just a few.
Well, I only needed some of those. I needed
3.
And then I bought a bunch of greens for some patterns I'm designing. So there's a lot of greens in there, and yeah, the blue I needed, and yeah, just some colors I needed.
And then is there something in here? No?
That was what these were in.
Oh. And then she sent some Smoky Pearl Linen 32 count by Zygarde.
And then we also went to Michael's. I had a gift certificate or rewards certificate or whatever they call it. So I bought a bunch of stuff.
Some 14 count white Ada.
For Jason's patterns that he bought. I was going to get more, but they didn't have more.
28 count.
Monaco.
What is Monaco?
It's just a different type of fabric.
It's like linen-ish.
Yeah, it's an even weave.
It's like linen meets Ada.
Kind of. It's an even weave, and it's kind of like a little thicker. I've stitched things on Monaco before. But anyways. And then
I could stitch it on this too, couldn't I?
Technically, but I don't. I mean, that would make
me
harder.
If I go over 2.
Yeah, but it would be harder, so I don't know why I'd want to do that instead of Ada. And then I bought a bunch of
colors.
So, a lot of these are ones that we needed extra
I wasn't
for.
with you when you bought these.
No, because you were getting us dinner.
Yes.
Because ones we need for those patterns Jason showed.
Mm-hmm.
Ones that we didn't have backups
For
of
the
or
Shire.
Oh, and then we also got this mat board for fully finishing because when he finished Erebor, we didn't have a piece big enough.
I just love how it's like a white screen. That's all it is.
So
I feel like this is better.
So he honestly, what he did is he took a piece of cardboard that was from another frame, and then he took the white side of the picture that they put in there just as like a...
No.
What
I
was
found a piece of cardboard that was big enough.
Right, and then you put the white
And
thing.
then I took the picture and turned it around so
Right.
the white side was showing.
Right. That's what
Sorry,
I
I thought you said that I took just the back of the picture frame. Sorry. No.
No, I was trying to explain that what you just explained much better than I explained.
Yes. So, I took the picture frame apart because I thought that there was a piece of mat board or cardboard or something in there. Why there would be, I don't know, but I thought there was. Anyway, we didn't have mat board big enough, and I went and found a piece. Randomly, we had a piece of cardboard just sitting in the house somewhere that was the perfect size and perfect width.
From another frame.
And so I used that, laced air board to it, and then just put it in the picture frame. But yeah, this size is going to be perfect for doing some of those. So
yeah, so those sheets are smaller than the other ones I recently bought. That was a bigger piece of whatever.
I like these better because these will store better.
Yeah, but I was thinking the same thing. Is this they'll store better because they're smaller. So
next bit of haul.
Nope, that's the rest of. That's all.
That's all the haul.
That's all the haul.
What's all this stuff?
That's other stuff. This is the stuff. Like this has got the book from where I did that pattern for the ornament exchange. This has got leftovers from a model stitch I was finishing. No, this is leftovers from that too. This one maybe is the model stitch. I don't know. There's stuff.
There's lots of stuff up here.
Anyways, part of the reason we're doing the haul today is because I don't have the mental energy to do a full video, but I want to get the stuff all put up. So.
Which will return to your regularly scheduled programming now, so
Yes.
she can explain all that.
Sure. Great.
Merry Christmas. No?
I'll just split it. It's fine.
Okay.
So then also one thing I forgot last time, at the end you'll see Jason asked, isn't there more? There was more.
Is it this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is for the model stitch I'm stitching right now.
Got little snowflakes.
And some more snowflakes.
Got medium snowflakes. And got big circles with bows.
Yeah. So,
I'm terrified that I was going to hit you for a second there.
that's all the sneak peek you get. It's for just CrossStitch magazine, so it'll be coming out next year.
We'll keep you posted.
Hopefully. I mean, there's always a chance they won't put it in the magazine, but it's been accepted.
Okay.
So
next up is this stuff?
Yeah. So then I'm also now working on designing for the next issue submission period for Just CrossStitch, and I am branching out and trying to do some things with some beads, and perforated paper.
With perforated paper, we've got this, like, what was this called? Pink Frost?
No, that one's a crew.
That one's a crew. Is that a crew? No, a crew's this.
No, I double checked it online.
Okay, well, I guess that's a crew. That looks creamy for a crew, but...
It does.
Okay, and then there's this Stormy Amazing Gray.
I put little stickers on it because they didn't have anything identifying it, and I wanted to be able to know what these were.
Anniversary Gold. And then Pink Frost. So, got 4 different types of paper.
I've done a little test stitch. I'm a little concerned about the white, but Jason assures me the white will be fine.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be in a big block, so you'll be fine.
I need to unpick that so I can have those resources again. But that's what I'm working on designing. I'm excited about it. Oh, and there's the frame for it. So I'm super excited about it. It's kind of like a Mill Hill kit, except for, my own design and not probably as intense as a Mill Hill kit. Definitely not as intense as a Mill Hill kit. But I think it'll look really good. I'm excited about it. And if it doesn't get accepted in the magazine, then I will stitch it and release it.
Yeah.
And then...
Can we show this?
I'm just going to show it like this.
Oh.
So I got another model stitch back. Thank you, Christina. And she sent me a nice card.
Oh, yes, this one. It looks so good, Christina. You did such a good job. Thank you.
So I have 2 model stitches and this is the third one. And I want to try to get them all released this month before my Christmas in July sale next month. That one's a Halloween one. I have another Halloween one that's almost ready to release. And then I have a Christmas one, which we're trying to find the props for so we can take the photos.
Yeah, that's all on me.
But hopefully I will have 3 more patterns released, done by my lovely model stitchers in the next less than a month. So that's my goal. I may not get them all out. Definitely 2 of them, but this new one I have to fully finish. So we'll see if I can get it done.
Okay.
And then, oh, I did want it. Well,
you wanted what? This?
To show the floss storage. So this was the haul from last time, but I kind of wanted to show you how I used it.
Hold on, I gotta reorganize some stuff. Okay.
So I got 2 of these, and at first I was like, I don't know if I need 2 of them, but I filled up the first one fully with extra DMC, and then I have a few more that have DMC in this. Some of these I put some trim in, my Lady Dot Creates trim. Some of them are still empty, but I'm thinking to use them for things like these beads that I just got.
And I was about to say, they won't be empty for long. You just got beads.
Yeah. So this one isn't completely full, but I'm really liking this system. I still have to figure out where to store them, but I am liking this system, and I think it'll work out well for me. So giveaway. So since next month is Christmas in July, I thought I would give away patterns that have Christmas patterns in them. So this is the Precious Moments one, and by Gloria and Pat. And let's go to the center where it's got the...
Oh, okay.
So it's got a bunch of different ones, but let me see. I know there's Christmas. So this one's like kind of like a nativity one. This one's like the 3 wise men. I know there was another Christmas one. Oh, this one's got like a little Christmas tree. So that's one of the ones. So if you want this one, just say like Precious Moments.
And then we have Cricket Christmas in July.
So this is basically like a 12 Days of Christmas tree. It's got, you know...
that in the front specifically. Yeah. Okay.
It's got like the different elements of the 12 Days of Christmas, and then they've got a few extra patterns that kind of relate to those things as well.
Things that are like the Nutcracker and Dancing Ladies.
Well, I figure that's like the drummers drumming, you know.
Oh,
just like a bigger version maybe of it.
Got some letters that could work.
And then this one's Cabbage Patch. It's
this
kind
one
of
has an
falling apart.
insert too, doesn't it?
I think so. Well, I think I've got multiple. But on the back is the one that's the Christmas one. It's a Christmas stocking. So I don't know if anyone's interested in these, but Cabbage Patch,
Cricket, and Precious Moments.
Yeah. So just if you want any of those, just say it in the comments. Be over 18 so you can give us our address. Don't say giveaway. Just kind of those usual rules.
Standard rules apply.
As far as life update, we did have our anniversary, which was nice. We went up to
10 years. Can you believe it? It's been 10 years. We'll get you now.
We went up to the Washington D.C. Temple open house, and that was fun. We also went to a bookstore so I could buy a book I wanted, that I've wanted for a while, that I've been saving up my fun money for.
Did they have it?
Yep, they had it.
Okay,
And
I knew that it was a while. It took you a while to find it.
Yeah, I was struggling to find it. They had completely redone the store, and so it wasn't where I remembered things. But it's been a few years since I've been there, so. But that was nice, tiring but nice. Work has been really busy for me and stressful.
It should be falling off soon, though.
Yes, it is now calmed down, but all of May was just like...
No, it was like April and May.
Well, yeah, April into May, but yeah. So middle of April all through May was just, I was slammed.
It was a deadline after a deadline after a deadline, and
yeah.
people rushing things to get to you, and you rushing to get it done.
Yes.
Yeah.
So things have slowed down now. There's other issues. Well, my boss is retiring this summer, so it's a big transition period.
Yeah. There's a handoff going on, and a little bit of overturn at the people who are working there.
Yeah, and since I've been there the longest, besides my boss, who's obviously been there longer, I'm kind of although I'm not taking over as the boss, because I don't want that, he hired someone else to do that, I still have the knowledge base that is going to be more heavily referenced, I think.
And you have like a seniority there.
Yeah, because I've worked there for 12 years, so, yeah. I think it's gonna be kind of stressful. My boss is on vacation right now, and even just this the past 2 days when he was on vacation, like dealing with issues that I don't know all the information, but I have some information. So passing that on to the person who's going to be in charge, but also just being like, we got to make our best decision. He's not available. He's out of, So we'll see. It'll be fine, but I think it's going to be a little stressful with the changeover.
As you've noted, your arm's been hurting a little bit, and that's been causing some problems and a lot of slowdown with the stitching you can get done.
So I've been doing a lot of reading because I cannot do much of anything when my arms are hurting.
Yeah.
And then our AC.
Do you want me to talk about that?
If you want. You're the one who has to deal with it all mostly.
So our house is, as those of you who follow us regularly know, we have a lot of issues with our HVAC unit up in our ceiling, in the attic. And Karen reminded me, it's been almost a year since I fell through the ceiling. But the drip pan has corroded a bit. It's been rusting because a lot of water has just been sitting in that drip pan for a long time, and it's rusted it. So it corroded a portion of the center of it, so we can't have any water in that drip pan. Because if any water gets into it, it's going to slowly drip through the floorboard, through the insulation, onto the sheetrock that's our kitchen ceiling, and right above the stove, which is right where you want insulation dripping.
But so, like, we can't, because before when we had the AC on, he would have to go up every day.
Yeah, I'd go up
and
once or twice a day to drain it.
But now we just can't use it at all now.
So thankfully the nights have been getting cool enough. This week is going to get warm, and it's probably going to be miserable this week. But thankfully it's been cool enough the last week and a half that we've had it off.
Well, we only had it off.
It's only been a week.
It's been less than a week.
Yeah. But it's been cool enough the past few nights that we can, like, leave the doors open. Like our kitchen door we can leave open because it leads into a sunroom.
And then we have the windows open in that, so then some cool air comes in at night.
Yeah, and it's been nice. It's been keeping it cool enough in here. But nights are about to get warm. And we'll see how they happen.
So,
but I've called some places, gotten a quote for a new drip pan that's hopefully made out of a non-corrosive material.
Yeah, because we've been trying to get someone to come fix our AC unit for a year, and no one's come to fix it. They'll give us quotes, but then never come and set a time to do it.
So I've also bought a pump to help with the water situation that should be automatic, and then I won't have to go up and do the actual pumping out as often. But we'll see what the next month holds in regards to it. Hopefully we'll be able to get it fixed. So, but I'll be doing it, not someone else.
Yeah. With the help of probably my family, since you'll need to like lift up the unit to remove the tray and stuff.
So we'll see.
But yeah, so life has its ups and downs.
And I've been doing a lot of yard work.
You have been doing a lot of yard work too, that's true.
And by a lot, I mean a little.
It's hard because a lot of this stuff, there's something in our yard that makes his allergies flare up, so it's hard for him to spend much time in the yard working on it.
I don't know what it is, but in the time that I was working on it recently, like, it got on my arm, and my arm just started flaming. It was so... It just... I don't know.
Like, it didn't rash or anything, but it just...
Nope. It just burned. And I don't know what it is.
So.
But... Yeah, but that's us. On good news... fully finished some things.
Yes.
Yay. So this is something that, like, we can end on a happy note.
Yes, we can end on a happy note. Like, cross-stitching is good. It's frustrating that I can't do as much as I want, but I'm getting stuff done, at least a little bit by little, though.
It's getting done. I got a lot of work done on your model stitch yesterday.
Yes, and hopefully you'll get lots done today and tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Well, I'm hoping to have it done by the end of next week at the very latest. So.
Like, fully finished and everything?
We could maybe go to the next week. It has to be in their hands by, like, July 1st. So I need to get it mailed.
At the end of 2 weeks from
now. Maybe less than that? I don't know. Anyways.
Well, the 1st is on a Friday. And it's 3 Fridays from today. Or from yesterday. So I think if we mailed it off 2 weeks from yesterday, then it should be fine. Because it has 4 business days to get there.
Yeah, I'd like to.
That's a little close for you, but yeah.
We'll see.
But anyway, Thank you for joining us on this journey. Hopefully next time we meet, there will be more positive things to
Oh,
talk
and
about.
just so you know, my Christmas in July sale will be going on this July. So.
Oh, right,
And
because
that
that's
was-
probably going to happen before our next
Yeah,
video.
I mean, we'll announce it in our next video, but just keep an eye out. It will be coming up.
And it's KEB Studio Creations on Etsy.
Yes. So we hope everything there is going well for you guys, and we'll see you next time. Happy stitching!
Toodaloo!
Bye.
I don't know why I said that.